Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. This is part 2 on underrated commanders. In a world full of thousands and thousands of commanders to choose from, many get overlooked and forgotten. I'm here today to share with you my opinion on some highly underrated commanders that are enjoyable to play or have surprisingly high power levels. If you've been looking for a commander that is out of the ordinary, look no further. This is the video for you. Before we start, I would like to mention my friends at Paramount Designs. They make amazing playmats with fantastic quality. If you're interested in picking up a new playmat with great artwork, check out the link in my description below, offering a special discount code for my viewers. Okie dokie, without further ado, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Number 1. Shanid, Sleeper's Scourge. A legendary human knight creature that costs 1 black, 1 white, 1 red and 1 generic mana to cast. He has 2 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Menace. Other legendary creatures you control have menace. Whenever you play a legendary land or cast a legendary spell, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. You don't see this commander much, and it's a damn good one, which makes that a damn shame. Shanid offers a pretty fun and unique playstyle, making us focus on building a deck full of as many legendary creatures and lands as possible. Shanid offers an aggressive playstyle which also rewards us with easy to achieve card draw to keep your engines running. You can buy this commander for around $3. Number 2. Seizan, Perverter of Truth. A legendary demon spirit creature that costs 2 black and 3 generic mana to cast. It has 6 power and 5 toughness and says the following. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards. Seizan is a ticking time bomb. When this commander enters the battlefield, games are going to excel in speed dramatically. The 2 extra cards everyone will draw is huge. There are multiple ways that you can manipulate Seizan's effects. Either try and build a group hug deck and let everyone enjoy the 2 extra cards, leading to a more enjoyable atmosphere, or you can go the nasty route and find a way to lock down how many cards your opponents can draw, hindering Seizan's ability useless for them, but extremely reliable for us. You can 100% though play this as a mono black group hug if you want to. Many players enjoy to play against it, and you can buy this commander for around $1. Number 3. Kharn, the Betrayer. A legendary Astartes Berserker creature that costs 1 red and 3 generic mana to cast. It has 5 power and 1 toughness and says the following. Berserker. Kharn the Betrayer attacks or blocks each combat if able. Sigil of Corruption. When you lose control of Kharn the Betrayer, draw 2 cards. The Betrayer. If damage would be dealt to Kharn the Betrayer, prevent that damage and an opponent of your choice gains control of it. From the art to the card text, Kharn just roars aggressiveness. This Berserker is an absolute beast of a commander. Kharn is pretty unique in the sense that he is a mono red commander full of aggressiveness, but he has the ability to very easily draw us cards. This is uncommon in red, you don't see something like this often. Kharn is super interesting, offering a twist in the commander game you're in. Kharn is highly underplayed, making him, in my opinion, very underrated. He offers so much and can even be purchased on a budget, as you can buy this commander for around $1.80. Number 4. Zimone, Quandrix Prodigy. A legendary human wizard creature that costs 1 blue and 1 green mana to cast. She has 1 power and 2 toughness and says the following. For 1 generic and tap, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. For 4 generic mana and tap, draw a card. If you control 8 or more lands, draw 2 cards instead. 2 mana commanders are always a blast to play, as you can get them out very fast and very efficiently each game. Zimone offers 2 very nice abilities, the first being great for the early game to help us ramp up, and second being fantastic for the late game to help us achieve card draw. This is a very underrated commander, barely anyone plays her, I rarely see this commander. It's very easy to ramp to 8 by turn 4, certainly by turn 5. It's always great having a great early commander in the battlefield, especially when the commander scales well into the game. You can buy this commander for around 35 cents. Number 5. Titania, Nature's Force. A legendary elemental creature that costs 2 green and 4 generic mana to cast. She has 6 power and 6 toughness and says the following. You may play Forest from your graveyard. Whenever a forest enters the battlefield under your control, create a 5/3 green elemental creature token. Whenever an elemental you control dies, you may mill 3 cards. Landfall and other land style decks have always been popular in the Commander format. Playing around and manipulating land in unique and fun ways is always an enjoyable experience. Titania makes an excellent land-based deck, offering 3 very good static abilities. You rarely see this commander, and that's so odd to me because it's a great one. I personally think a great way to play Titania Nature's Force is by ramping up fairly quickly, and once Titania comes out, try to flood the board with as many elementals you can by playing lands from your graveyard and deck, and using the elementals to overwhelm your opponent's life totals and help you draw cards. You can buy this commander for around $7.50. Number 6. Wulfgar of Icewind Dale. A legendary human barbarian creature that costs 1 green, 1 red and 3 generic mana to cast. He has 4 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Melee. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until the end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat. If a creature you controlled attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Wulfgar is a fun commander. Being able to double up all of our triggered abilities can get pretty wild. His ability makes some interesting and unique deck building decisions, which is always a healthy and fun mechanic for the Magic the Gathering format. The emphasis on attacking makes this commander perfect for any aggro deck. You rarely see this commander on the battlefield, which is so shocking to me. Very highly underrated commander indeed, and you can buy this commander for around $2.50. Number 7, the final card on my list, Vela the Night-Clad. A legendary human wizard creature that costs 1 blue, 1 black and 4 generic mana to cast. She has 4 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Intimidate. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share a colour with it. Other creatures you control have Intimidate. Whenever Vela the Night-Clad or another creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. If you've been trying to find a commander that can help make your creatures somewhat unblockable, then Vela is perfect for you. Running a Vela deck is very fun. Many ways to play around a Vela, from aggro to looping combos and even more of a tempo approach. Or do all 3, why not? I think Vela is a fantastic commander overall and a wonderful commander for any new players to the format. You can buy this commander for around $1. Okay everyone, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for making it this far, you rock. If you did enjoy the video, please could you drop a like and comment and subscribe to the channel. I would really like to know if you have any recommendations on a commander you believe to be underrated. If you do, please share it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.